Hello students, welcome to our class. Let's learn. Students, in yesterday's class, I explained you the endothermic and exothermic reaction. But I want to explain today uh, endothermic, or we provide the heat, okay, during the reaction. This type of reaction is called the endothermic reaction. And examples: calcium carbonate. When we heat calcium carbonate, the calcium oxide and carbon dioxide form. Understand? Let's see one example. Melting of ice. You observe in your daily life how the ice melts. If you provide the heat, or ice accept the heat from the atmosphere and melts, okay, after some time. Understand? Then next, exothermic reaction. What is the exothermic reaction? This is a definition already explained in the previous lecture. The reaction in which heat is given away. Heat is given away. It's a important point. Heat is given away during some physical change. Physical change means change in shape, change in size, change in physical appearance. Understand? So if heat is given away during the some physical changes is called the exothermic reaction. In this reaction, temperature rise up. Okay, in the endothermic reaction, the temperature falls down, but in the exothermic reaction, temperature rises. Underline these words. Okay, the general equation is A plus B, where A and B are the reactants in the equation, and C and D are the product, and heat is released in this case. And we write the heat in the right hand side of these arrow. Understand? In the equation, heat is written in the right hand side. So this type of reaction is a exothermic reaction. Understand, student? If you have any doubt, you can comment. Okay. So the example of the exothermic reaction: carbon and oxygen. Carbon, that means the coal. Carbon means if coal burns at the presence of the air, okay, so carbon dioxide gas form. This example is also observed in your daily, in your life, not daily but in your life. Okay, so it's a common example. If coal burns and in the presence of the oxygen, that means air, then carbon dioxide gas released and heat released in this case. Understand? So the example of the another example of this exothermic reaction is, you can see, if in the exothermic reaction this type of heat is released, you can see the heat is released in this picture. It's clear? Okay, so the general form, previously in the previous slide you observe the general form of the endothermic: A plus B equals to C plus D, and heat is absorbed in this case. But in the exothermic reaction, in the general form of exothermic, A plus B equals to C plus D plus heat. That means heat is released in this case. Okay. But what about this form? A plus B, heat is absorbed in this case, and is equals to C plus D. C and D are the product, and also heat is released in this case. Then think about it. This reaction is which type of reaction? Is it endothermic because heat is absorbed from the outside, or exothermic because heat is released in this process? Think about it. Okay, let's see. It may be endothermic or exothermic. Why? If heat released is more than, if this heat is more than this heat, that means if heat released is more than heat absorbed, then this reaction will be exothermic reaction. Okay, if heat released is less than heat absorbed, then this reaction will be endothermic reaction. It's clear? Okay. Now let's see the differences between the exothermic and endothermic. So heat is absorbed in this case, heat is released in the exothermic. Okay. Temperature falls down in the endothermic, temperature rise. Sorry, RISE. Okay, correct this spelling, RISE. Rise in the temperature and melting points. Just a minute. Just correct this spelling, RISE. Okay. And melting of ice is example of the endothermic, and the formation of ice from the water is a exothermic reaction, because when formation of ice mean when the water release its heat, and then the water transform in the form of ice. So this is a exothermic reaction. So these are the differences between both endothermic and exothermic reaction. Understand? I hope today's lecture you like today's lecture. Okay, if you have any query, please message or comment in the comment section box. You can use this code to join the Google Classroom. Okay, so thank you, student.